Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anita. I'm a soul strategist and success coach. And today I will be doing a tarot reading for the time period of September 23rd to 29th. Whenever you come across this video, it is meant for you. I'm going by each sign and I'm going to be pulling a few cards. Remember that you can look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a more comprehensive picture. Okay, so Aries, let's see what's in the cards for you this week of September 23rd to 29th. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? Okay, Aries, so right off the bat, what I'm getting for you is you're in this energy of kind of stuckness, of not necessarily knowing what's next, feeling a little bit lost, maybe feeling like things are a little bit out of control. Side note, I am actually hosting a free masterclass September the 25th. The information is in the episode description, and it's called From Stuck to Unstoppable. Okay, so Aries, what I see in your energy right now is kind of the energy of stuckness, of not necessarily knowing what's going to happen next, of maybe feeling a little bit of scattered or out of control, just kind of all over the place. Okay, especially when it comes to your thoughts. Okay, there might just be a lot of things that are happening. There might be some resistance. There might be some blind spots. Okay, that's the kind of energy that you're coming forward with. Okay, so very scattered, lost, maybe even stuck energy. And what's coming forward to you is whether you might know it or not, there is something that's kind of coming to a completion. Okay, there's a new cycle that's about to start. Maybe sometimes before that new cycle starts is when we feel that chaos, right? The uncertainty of what's next because we're not in a predictable pattern per se. But if you have felt like in the past that energy that you were with was one that was not necessarily balanced, maybe you felt like you were giving more than you were receiving, I think that you are going to be handsomely rewarded. Okay, there's some gifts that are coming your way. It could be in the form of balance. It could be in the form of creating a nice flow of giving and taking. So where something might have been lopsided before and you didn't know how to move forward from that situation, there was either a brand new cycle coming, a new version, up-leveling of that cycle, whatever it is, it's going to be something that's going to give you a lot of unexpected surprises or in the form of gifts, which is really lovely. And Spirit is also advising you to take a leap of faith as you start this new beginning. Okay. At this point in time, you may not necessarily know what this new beginning is about or how to take that leap of faith, but sometimes just taking that first step is all that you need to do to set that momentum to get clarity as you move forward with time. And I think you know that you'll be handsomely rewarded. Okay. So that's what I have for you this week, Aries. And so without further ado, let's move on to Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for the week of September 23rd to the 29th? What does Taurus need to know for this week? Once again, reminder that you can combine your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a full, more comprehensive picture. I also do personalized tarot readings. If you're interested in booking with me, the information is down below. What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know, please? Oops. Okay, Taurus, what I'm getting for you is I feel like you're in this energy of resistance. Okay, there is some big change coming up, but you are really holding on very tightly. You're holding on very tightly to the status quo. Okay, there's a change in the wind. It's going to be fast. It's going to be unexpected. You can't necessarily plan for everything. Life is speeding up. Not only is life speeding up, but things are going to calm down. Okay. Sometimes we need to go through that messy middle before we can get onto calmer shores. That is what I'm seeing for you, Taurus. But I think right now you're not open to whatever it is. You are trying to fight it with all your force. Your guidance from Spirit is really to lean into your braveness, to your boldness. Know that you don't have to resist things. What is it that you want to create? This is your time to really be very clear on your vision and to move forward. with big, bold action. Be a big, fearless leader. Okay, life is speeding up for you, whether you like it or not. There is this change, but this change needs to happen for you to move on to something smoothly. But you need to be very clear on what it is that you want to create. Get out of this rut of resisting. Okay, do not resist anymore, Taurus. Please, Spirit's trying to help you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. Let's move on to Gemini. What does Gemini need to know, please? Gemini, September 23rd to the 29th. What does Gemini need to know? Friendly reminder that you can look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. What does Gemini need to know, please? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. Gemini. Oh, I feel like you might be feeling like you're neglected or abandoned or all on your own. This is pretty sad energy. It's the energy of being on your own. I think you are feeling when it comes to somebody, there might have been a codependent relationship or something that is a toxic or negative in your life. It could be a behavior. It could be a thought pattern. It could be the mindset that you're having, that you're alone. It could be a relationship. Either way, there is some opportunity for you to get into the energy of more positivity and to drop this kind of lack mentality, this mentality that you are on your own, possibly in relation to a change that has happened. A change has happened that has left you alone in a relationship, I believe. Okay. What's coming forward for you this week is some healing. Archangel Michael is here to really help you heal, to get in touch with your emotions, but to heal and process things deeply. Okay, to know that things will happen the way that they're meant to in divine timing. And you got that reaffirmed again through the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. So trust that while you feel at this point in time that you are alone, that things are not feeling really great in the midst of a change that has happened, are you able to allow for some healing, some deep emotional healing, some intuitive processing to come through? Because what you are healing from, there's something so much better from a timing perspective and from a reward perspective that's on its way to you. But you do need to trust, and you do need to do the healing work. So take the time to process your emotions, especially right now in the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Okay, that's really, really important to do that healing right now. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. Let's see what we have for Cancer. Cancer. What do you need to know right now, Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? September 23rd to the 29th. What does Cancer need to know? Yeah. Cancer, I'm loving this energy for you this week. Okay, so you and your energy is the sun. The sun is actually one of my favorite cards, right? We feel so energized, vibrant, excited, joyful, warm in the sun. The sun is all wonderful things. So this is your energy. What's happening for you this week is not a whole heck of a lot. Okay, there's a lot of resting that's happening this week. Maybe you need to rest after coming out of whatever joyful, potentially victory there is, being seen, being heard, being recognized. Whatever it is, you're more of in an inactive state this week of resting, of healing. Spirit's guidance too is watch and wait. And the guidance of what's coming forward to you is just deep satisfaction, deep contentment, maybe if you take the time to rest and wait, you'll really be able to solidify the desires that you have. Making this is a wish come true card. Maybe the wish come true is going to come from your dream state. Maybe you'll get some divine downloads. So regardless, this is a good time to go inwards to really do some resting this week, because whatever you want is on its way to you. So you're just in the right energetic frame of mind to welcome that in. And so just rest and wait for it to come. I'm also getting reclaim your power. So this is also like the sun, this baby riding on a unicorn / horse, whatever this is. This is somebody who feels very powerful, right? So this is your time to understand that you're more powerful than you give yourself credit for. And sometimes we don't necessarily need to work for it. We just need to let it come to us. Okay, you have done things by the book. Cancer, you have followed the right protocols. You are doing all the right things. You're being recognized for all the right things. Now just take a little bit of a breather, watch and wait, and watch those wishes and things manifest, come true. Okay, you're going to be feeling very content, very satisfied. Wishes are coming true this week in this kind of energy. So this is a really, really beautiful energy, Cancer. I hope it resonated. And without further ado, let's move on to Leo. Leo, what do you need to know right now, please? So let's see what's in the cards for Leo. Leo, what do you need to know this week? What is your guidance from Spirit for this week of September 23rd to the 29th? What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know right now, please? Okay. So, Leo, I think you might be a bit of an impasse when it comes to a relationship. Okay. You may be blocking your heart from this relationship. You may be at an impasse in this relationship. You may be resisting this relationship. There's a part of you that might be blocking this from coming forward. And so there's a lot of confusion here. Okay, I think that you're a bit confused about what it is that you want, and that's why you're blocking it. Or there might be some other options available to you when it comes to love, and so you're not necessarily sure. But your guidance for this week is to be open. Okay, there's somebody that wants to come forward and bring an offer of love, potentially. Bring an offer, maybe even an apology of sorts. If you've been waiting around because you don't necessarily know what you want, you're kind of feeling a bit stuck and you're blocking this energy because there's a lot of things that you could be entertaining. I think there's something that's going to be coming forward in particular this week. And Spirit is advising you to bring a gentle touch. Okay. So just be gentle. Just be gentle with yourself. If you have been blocking this, maybe it's hard for you to receive love. And also be gentle with this other person. Okay, there might have been some waiting, that you've been doing. Perhaps it's taken some time for this person to come around your way. Or if it's an apology, you might be having a lot of feelings about the situation. So just bring a gentle touch where you can into this interaction that you have this week, okay? So that's what I have for you, Leo. Let's move on to your Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for September 23rd to the 29th? What does Virgo need to know, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Remember, you can combine all 4 of those signs to get a personalized reading for yourself. Virgo. Virgo, I feel like you had this card last week as well, the Yin card. So the Yin card is all about being in a state of flow, of being versus doing, of receiving versus giving. Okay, it's very beautiful energy. You also got believe in yourself. So there might be some, I love this. There might be some self-worth kind of exercises or areas for you to focus on. If somebody gives you a compliment, how easy for you is it to take that compliment at face value versus kind of saying, oh no, it was nothing, or downplaying it, right? Can you believe in yourself and your ability to receive good things, to be a good person, right? Versus doubting yourself or being in conflict. I see this week is going to be really great for you. You're moving on from something that has been bringing you down. When you're doing that, just the act of moving on from something, it could be this mindset of not being able to receive. But whatever it is, this moving on is opening up opportunities for you to receive. Okay, so this could be the direct result of this energy of you moving on from believing in this mindset that you aren't worthy and starting to believe in yourself. You're really opening yourself up to new opportunities. What's coming in for you this week is a lot of self-nurturance and healing. This is very mother energy. Okay, so mothering yourself, giving yourself the love that you never had, believing in yourself. You are worth it. You are worth receiving things. You're worth it just as you are. You don't need to do. You can just be, and you're worth it. And so I think what's going to come your way is some big choices this week as well. Okay, so there might be a big choice. It might be in relation to a person that you're in a romantic relationship or connection with. Not necessarily, though, but there is a major kind of crossroads. You're leaving something and you're really looking for yourself first. You're believing in yourself, and you're going to carry that self-worth into this decision that you're bringing. Okay, so it's nice to be thinking of other people, but not at the expense of yourself, Virgo. And this week, you're going to be putting yourself first, which is really lovely to see, and especially in the context of this decision or this partnership that you're in. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you this week, Libra. What does Libra need to know the week of September 23rd to the 29th? What does Libra need to know? Well, Libra, I think you know what you need to know because we got the card of deep knowing. Okay. It's intuition. Let's see what else we got. Really, really interesting cards so far. Okay. So Libra, this is interesting because I'm pulling this card in the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. Pisces is a deeply intuitive, knowing sign, very spiritually connected. And so the deep knowing speaks to the Pisces element. And then you also have the full moon here. So I think this total full moon lunar eclipse, if you're not familiar with this moon or how to harness the energies of the moon, I just recently released a video on YouTube about the total full moon lunar eclipse. So definitely be sure to check that out. It's a whole almost hour-long workshop on the moon and how to harness the energy. But there is some sort of deep intuitive knowing that you are aware of, or that might be coming to the surface now as a result of this full moon. From this energy, I think you're feeling pretty darn snazzy. I think you're feeling great, on top of the world. Things are going great for you. There is somebody that's coming your way. Could be Aries, or it could be somebody that's very dominant, very kind of bully-ish. Could even be like father energy, somebody with authority, somebody that's trying to really dampen your parade. Okay, maybe they're not necessarily happy for you at this point of time. I think you know who they are. I think there's going to be some sort of communication or message that comes through either about this person or with this person. The Piscean energy in the total full moon lunar eclipse is all about hidden things coming to light, right? Information coming to light, deep knowing, either from self-awareness or just communication. So I see that this is happening. This is your energy. But I see that there is going to be some information that's coming forth or in relation to somebody who's a little bit more domineering, somebody who really wants to call the shots. I think you know deep down, it could just be, again, an intuitive download because I did get the deep knowing card, but I think you know deep down what this is in reference to. And your guidance is to surrender now. So maybe in the past, you were repressing some of these feelings or these revelations or insights that you had about this person. Trust whatever nuggets are sitting with you right now, whatever's coming up, or whatever information comes your way. It's time to surrender now and surrender to the truth, surrender to the deep knowing that you have, and see where that leads you. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Whoopsie daisies. What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, that was way too many cards for Scorpio. Let's try that again. What does Scorpio need to know, please? One card for the week of September 23rd to the 29th, please. What does Scorpio need to know? So Scorpio, right off the bat, what I get for you is you are in this energy as teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, cooperation, collaboration, whether this be at work, whether this be at home, whether this be in your community, your friend groups, whatever. You are a strong team player. Okay. You're working towards coming together with people. This week, this energy this week may be one where you kind of feel like a little bit neglected. Maybe somebody is, although you are a team player, maybe somebody's not being a team player with you and you feel like you're on the outs. Or maybe somebody around you is in an energy of lack. Okay. And your advice, and I think, this is definitely happening. So your advice here is to set healthy boundaries in this relationship. Okay. Set healthy boundaries so that if you, are in this energy of growing, of collaborating, and you are in this energy of success, you're poised for the next level of accomplishment, of achievement. You do not want to go down from this energy to this energy. Okay. And also, you want to set healthy boundaries and an energy of detachment from this, the outcome, so that you can stand on your own if somebody does try to remove themselves from this partnership or put you down in this partnership. Okay. You got to set healthy boundaries so that you can continue to be poised for success, for growth, and for expansion. Okay. So very, very important for you this week, Scorpio, to set some healthy boundaries, especially when it comes to the people that you are working closely with towards achieving a particular goal. Okay. Sagittarius, what do we have for you, Sagittarius, for the week of September 23rd to the 29th? What does Sagittarius need to know this week, please? Remember, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Couple of your other Sun, Moon, Rising signs to get a bigger reading. I do my own readings if you're interested. You can book with me. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So your energy is the energy of the Hierophant. This is very Taurian energy, right? It's the energy of belonging to, or ascribing to a set of philosophies, an institution, a partnership, marriage, commitment, what have you. This is kind of like the energy of like conforming, I would almost say. Okay. What's coming this week is the High Priestess. This is very Piscean energy. Tomorrow is a total full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces. This is the energy of deep intuition, of spiritual connectedness, of divine downloads, of secrets coming to light, of not somebody who knows things but isn't necessarily sharing them. So you might have some information that comes forward this week in relation to a commitment or a belief, something that challenges that commitment or belief or not. But your guidance this week is freedom is yours. Okay. This information, I think, is going to challenge you. I think this is going to challenge you. You're going to go from feeling like you belong, feeling like you belong, to feeling like you're on the outskirts of something. This information is going to come to light. It could come through your dream state. It could be an intuition, divine hit, or it could be communication. But either way, it's going to free you from this commitment. Okay. It's going to be free. That also can bring with it a sense of uncertainty, right? But this is kind of what you need, the next step that you need in creating these building blocks for you to move forward, right? All is not lost. You have done a lot of the legwork, and this is just another brick that needs to be laid down. Okay, Sagittarius, so you will get through this. Freedom is yours if you so choose, but I do see some information coming this week that might free you from a commitment, a belief, an institution. Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know for September 23rd to the 29th, please? What does Capricorn need to know? Okay. Capricorn, I think that you are asking a lot of questions. You are thinking about your future and making some very calculated decisions about it. And I think that that is all amazing because it's an all-in effort of what is that solid foundation that you want to leave, right? Beavers are very diligent creatures. They build and create very tangible things. They lay solid foundations, and it's literally one step at a time. And so you're calculating and deliberating over those next steps. You're asking yourself some tough questions, including, what do I need to walk away from? Okay. What do I need to walk away from or choose to leave behind so that I can move forward, so that I can be victorious, so that I can be successful, so that I can be seen, so that I can get the visibility and recognition that I need to do. So that is the energy that you are in this week. Spirit is reminding you to breathe. So as you are looking for guidance and asking yourself questions, also tune into your intuition. Also get still. Okay. Get still to help build that solid foundation, to get clarity on what it is that you need to walk away from at this point in time. Okay, Capricorn, that is your reading for this week, September 23rd to the 29th. Let's see what Aquarius needs to know. Aquarius, what does Aquarius need to know for September 23rd to 29th? What does Aquarius need to know? One more. Oh my God, Aquarius, love is in the air for you. This theme is definitely, this reading for this week is definitely all about true love. Okay. And all these cards just wanted to fly out. Let's try that again. Spirit really wants to talk to you, Aquarius. Which is Aquarius need to know, please, week of September 23rd through the 28th. Okay. Aquarius, there is a sudden, unexpected shift, right? Something has you shook. You got the Tower card. So that is your energy this week. Okay. Sudden, unexpected change. So this is in relation to something that you have been growing, cultivating, nurturing for quite some time. Okay. This is going to have you wonder whether you want to continue to stay or go. Do you want to continue to invest in this? This is going to also encourage you to reflect on how far you have come, how much you've actually harvested, right? Oftentimes, we plant the seeds and we don't see the outcome. We don't see the vegetable, the fruit, the flower bloom right away. We have to wait some time. So you are now starting to see the fruits of your seeds grow. So it's kind of a nice time, but something definitely has you shook. Okay. I think it's in relation to love. Okay, you got loyal heart. So I think you love something. You have been steadfastly committed to something or someone. You are really turning it over to a higher power now. You're like, do with it what you want. I surrender. Okay. The higher power is reminding you that they're with you. They're accompanying you on this ride. Your guidance here is love is all around. So if whatever this is, if it's a relationship, if it's something like a desire or a passion project that you have created, you have done it with so much love and steadfastness in your heart. And although this thing has come and kind of rocked your world, You're just like, good. I did it in the energy of love. I surrender this to God now, and just expect in magic and miracles, really and truly. The card of the magician is kind of the card of starting a brand new cycle. It's a reminder to us it's like a manifestation card. It's a reminder to us that we have all the tools, resources, strengths, everything within us to create whatever it is that we want. So while your energy may not be feeling that stable this week, your dreams are on solid footing if you just hand them over to God and trust that love is all around, right? Serve that dream, serve that person, serve that relationship with the energy of love. Okay, last but not least, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September 23rd to the 29th. What's a quick energy forecast for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Pisces, what do you need to know right now? Okay. So Pisces, you got between worlds. So I think you're kind of in this in-between stage where you're not quite here and you're not quite there. You're in that uncomfortable in-between stage. You're half out, half in. It's almost like a portal. In fact, we are in a eclipse portal right now where we're going to be in until the next spring. So this might be more than a longer term reading for you. This might be more than a weekly reading. Either way, I think that it's time for you to walk away to kind of fully come to the other side. There's this analogy that one of my mentors says, and it's something about you can't have one foot on the dock and one foot on the boat. At some point in time, you got to make a decision. So you, my friend, are kind of straddling two worlds right now, and you have to make a decision to leave behind one of them cautiously and move forward. This week's energy is going to be a lot more about moving forward. Okay. The Spirit's guidance here is time for a deeper dive. You also got the Seven of Swords, which could be secrets, betrayal, not necessarily knowing something, escapism. Maybe you are leaving something behind and moving forward, but kind of doing it in secret, not publicly announcing it. Just gently tiptoeing yourself out into the other part of the world. Whatever decision you decide to make this week about straddling both of these worlds, it's time to just make sure that you do your due diligence, right? Do your due diligence in exploring all the opportunities in front of you before you walk away, because something may not be quite as it seems, or something might be a little bit shady, or again, this could just be you not necessarily making a public proclamation that you're moving from point A to point B, but you have the clarity to know that you want to move forward now. You might also be dealing with a Cancer, okay, this week, Pisces. All right. So my friends, that is what I have for you for the week of September 23rd to the 29th. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And once again, I'm hosting a free masterclass September 25th on how to live fully now. Go from being stuck to unstoppable, if that sounds good. The information is in the episode description, and I'm also available for one-on-one coaching and private tarot readings if that is also something that is of interest to you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye for now.